Hey guys, today we are going to learn how to use the drag and drop builder inside the InterFunnels. So let's get started. So first of all, you have to click the editor. Once the editor has been loaded, you will see this environment. So let's understand this builder environment. So first of all, you will see this gray section border. So this is for the sections, okay? And I will like to add a new row, so I will click on this button. It is asking me to add a row with certain columns, so I can add 1 column row, 2 column, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I can have a left column and a right column. So I'm going to select 1 column row, okay? So the gray bar is for the columns and green border is for the rows, okay? So it is asking me to add an element, but first of all I want to show you what does this menu mean. So this is for the settings. So if you click this, you can change the color and you can also set the image background. So this is for the margins and spacing. So this outer rectangle is for the margins and the inner rectangle is for the paddings. So if I want to increase the margins, I will click here and then I will move this slider, and as you can see that as I'm moving the slider, the top margin is increasing, okay? And the inner rectangle is for the padding. So for the padding we are just moving the slider, and as you can see the padding is changing as well. So also you can see that this is a display option for mobile only and the desktop only. So if I want to hide this section from the mobile, I will choose display on desktop only, okay? So if I do that, now what will happen is if I go to the mobile view, I will not see that section, but if I go back to the desktop view, I will see that section is back, okay? So these are for the different views. This is mobile view, this is a tablet view, and this is for the desktop view. Then you can undo and redo, and this is for the preview. If you want to preview something during making a page, then you can click this, but you must save a page before you can preview, okay? And this is for the publish and unpublish. From here you can switch your pages. So right now I'm on a sales page, but if I want to edit the upsell order page or any other page, I can switch from here. On the left menu you see sections and then you see the elements. So first we have some empty sections with empty rows and columns, okay? So if you want to create an empty section, you will just click here and drag and drop here. So it has created a 4-column empty section for me. And then we have many built-in sections like okay, one more thing I want to show is this saved section. So let's say I want to create a section and I will put a video here, and now I want to save it for the other pages. So I will click here and I will put here like header section, okay? I have saved this section and now I can reuse this on any other landing page. So I will go to the sections and then I go to the saved section, and here I will see my section that I just created, okay? So this is a very useful feature if you have worked really hard to create a nice section and you want to use it for the other landing pages or a landing page in any other funnel, then you can also use this feature, the saved sections, okay? So I'm going to delete this for the moment, and I'm going to create a new blank section just for the simplicity, 1-column section. And I'm also going to delete this section as well. Okay, what are the other built-in sections? We have sliders. This is something that is not available in any other builder. So you have a full width slider and a container slider. So let's say I want this slider, I will just drag and drop here. You see this drop here button? So you just have to drop here, and now this slider is part of my landing page. This is amazing, isn't it? So I can go to the settings, and I can basically switch between the different slider tabs. So this is my second slider tab, this is my third slider tab, and I can change the image for all these slider tabs. Okay, and then I can change the text here. I can put here InterFunnels. So you see this is also changing, and I can also change the text color if I want to. I will go with the blue one. Okay, and then I can change the subheading. This is the subheading. Okay, subheading can also be changed. Paragraph, this paragraph can also be changed, and then I can change the text orientation. I can put it left, right, center. I can make the vertical adjustment as well for this this text. So as you can see, you can do any kind of customization in your slider. Okay, so this is something that is not available in any other funnel builder. So this is the sliders, and then I want to show you the features. So let's say I want to show the features of my product. I just drag and drop here, and this pre-designed features section will be added to my landing page. And similarly, you have all these built-in sections. I don't want to go through all of them, but you have opt-in sections, you have progress bars, you have alert bars. Alert bars are something that appear in the footer like this. I can probably show you some here. So this is the alert bar. Okay, and then we have countdown counters. These are very nicely done countdown counters. And we have hero sections. These are these show your product in a very nice way. Then we have certificates. Then we have FAQs, and FAQs can be fully customized. The text can be changed, and they are collapsible FAQs, so you can use them as well. And then we have the portfolio. So if you're a designer or somebody who wants to show their work, you can use these portfolios. Then we have the timelines, so you can define the timelines here. Then we have the pricing sections, so you can show the pricing of your products in a different ways using this pre-built section. You just have to drag and drop them on your landing page, and then you just have to change the text basically. And then we have the testimonials, of course, because every landing page has a testimonial, so you can use one of these designs that are already done for you. We are also working on the headers and footers, so you can also add that. Now I want to show you, let's add a blank section. I'm going to add a one column section here, and let's say I want to put a navigation bar on the header. Okay, so how I will do that? So this is my section, and this green border is my row, and inside the row I have element. So it is asking me to add an element. So I click this add element. Now you see this element panel will appear. So in this element panel, this is the text section, this is a media section. From media I can add images, video, and image gallery. Again, this is a unique feature of InterFunnels, that you can show an image gallery, and it is just like Amazon, just like a shopping cart where you show the different images of your product in vertical shape, in horizontal. There are so many designs available. I'm going to show you in a moment. Then we have the forms. So all these are the elements. So they are not sections, they are not rows, they are actually elements. So they come inside a row. They cannot be outside a row. Okay, then we have social icons, and you can put a custom JavaScript or custom HTML code. And then we have the countdown counters, and in the end you see this navigation bar, and you also have a Google Maps. So I will add a navigation bar. So you see this navigation bar has been added for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, and this settings panel will appear. So I can change the items on my navigation bar. From here, every item is listed here, and I can add more items as well if I want to. So with every item you can add a link. It can be a link to a landing page inside the same funnel, or it can be an external link as well. So you can add a navigation bar, and then you can change the background color. So I'm going to make it white, and I can change the orientation. I choose the right align, and then I can change the spacing between these items, and then I can change the text size. I can make it a little bigger if I want to, and I can change the hover color. So what is hover color? When I move the mouse over here, then this color will appear. Okay, so I change the hover color. Now you will see that as I move the mouse over here, it changes the color. So what I'm doing is I'm building a nice navigation bar, as you can see, and then I want to show you some more features, such as if I want to add a new row, what I will do is I will click here, and this left panel will appear with 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 4 column. I can add as many columns in my row as I want. So this is the overview of the environment of this builder, and you must keep saving your work so that you can reuse this. Okay, so the rule of thumb is anytime I click on any element, section, or a row, this right panel will appear, and if I want to change anything in the style, I will go to the styles tab. If I want to change anything in the settings, I will go to the settings tab. And sometimes it also has the themes. For example, this is a button. Okay, I click on this button and it gives me some options to work with the button, but it also gives me themes. So let's say I don't like this button, so I'm going to change this to this theme. Okay, and now this button appears very large, so I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to change the button size, button width. From here I can adjust the button width. Okay, and then I can also change the background color to appear like this, right? So every time I click on a element or row or column, this settings panel will open, and it can have theme, it can have styles. So I can customize the style, I can customize the theme, I can customize the settings. And again, this is if you only want to show this on the mobile, then click on this icon, and if you only want to show this for the desktop, then click on this icon. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to do a little bit of practical work. So what I'm going to do is, this is the Munch Eye landing page. I'm going to convert that landing page into an InterFunnels landing page. Okay, and we're going to give it a nice look. So let's refresh this. Okay, the first thing first, I have to understand how many sections I'm going to use, because sections are the building block of my landing page, right? So everything builds on the sections, and inside the sections we have rows and the columns, and then we have the elements. So I'm going to need this section for my heading. This is section 1. This is my section 2. This video is my section 3. This is my section 4, and then we have section 5 and 6 and 7. I'm going to need 7 sections or 8 sections maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this duplicate, and I'm going to keep adding the sections until I have desired number of sections. And remind you, you can add sections anytime in the future as well. So first thing first, I'm gonna build this header. So in this header, you can see that it has just a logo and some background, and I'm gonna use a 2-column section, because this is my left column and this is my right column, which is totally empty. So I'm gonna use a 2-column section. So I'm going to go to the add row, and I'm going to click on 2 columns. Okay, now here I'm going to use a image for my logo, and this I'm going to keep empty. Now I'm also going to need a background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to this section, and then I'm going to choose image as the background type, and I will click here. This will load my image gallery. So as you see, this image gallery has been loaded. I will go to the background because we have some nice backgrounds already available. So I'm going to use this one for the gray. As you can see, my background has been set. Okay, now I go back, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this image URL. So I have copied the image URL of the logo. So I will go here, and under the image URL, I will just copy and paste this. So you see this logo has appeared on this place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use so now guys, our header section has been designed. So now we are going to the next. So look at this section. We are going to use a headline, and we are going to use this 3-column for this text. So I'm going to go and create a headline. For the headline, I'm going to create 1 column, and for the text below it, I'm going to add a new row. So this green button that I see is for the add new row. I'm going to add a 3-column row. So here I click on the add element and go to the headline. Okay, and then I come here, and here I will put a subheading, and here I will put an image, and here I will put a another subheading. Okay, so now I'm just gonna copy and paste these things. This is my headline, this is my step 1, and this is my remaining text. So I'm just copying this landing page, and below this you can see there is another image. So I'm gonna put an image just below this. So I click add element and go to the images, and now I'm going to copy these images. Okay, and I'm going to use this image link. Okay, and this is a bit larger, so I'm going to set a width of, let's say, 150 for this image. Okay, and for the down arrow I'm going to use this second image, and again I'm going to change the width to 150. Okay, so this is pretty similar to this one now, as you can see, except that the font color is not the same. So I'm probably going to go to the settings, or I can also choose a color from here. Okay, so this is the blue, and I'm going to make this a bit bigger. Okay, now it looks much similar to my model page like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna need another section where I'm gonna need a video. Okay, I'm gonna use this new section. First of all, I will add a video row because it's a full width row, so I'm gonna use just 1 column. Okay, then I click on the add element and go to the video. Now I have added a video. So how do I attach this, or how do I upload a video? It is very simple. Just click here, and now it is asking you whether you want a video in YouTube, Vimeo, Vistia, or embed. I'm gonna use the embed, but if you want to use the YouTube, you go to the YouTube and copy this YouTube video ID and just simply paste it inside this field. That's it. Okay, now this will show me the video. When I save and preview, it will show me the video. Okay, now we go to the next section, which is pretty similar to the section we created above. So that is step 1 and now step 2. So I'm not going to waste my time on redesigning this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simply duplicate this. You see this duplicated, and now I'm just going to move this arrow down. So when I move the arrow down, it will appear like this, right? So now this is step 2. That's all I have to do. First of all, I have to change this text. Okay, fair enough. Now I'm going to create another headline. So for the headline, I'm going to add a new row, and here I'm going to add an element, and in the element I'm going to choose headline. Okay, and then I'm going to copy this headline and paste it inside my builder. Okay, so maybe I need to change the text color as well. I'll use this one. All right, so we are building this landing page one step at a time. Now there is a new section, and this section has 2 columns. This is the left column and this is the right column. So let's build this section as well. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so we go back here, and here is a blank section. So I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to use a 2-column row. On the left column, I need an image. On the right column, I need a headline, then I need a subheading, and then I need a paragraph. I need a paragraph. Okay, great. So okay, now I'm going to copy this image address and simply replace it here. You see? Okay, now I'm going to copy my headline and paste here, and then I'm going to copy this paragraph. I don't need a subheading, I think. Okay, so this section is also ready, and then we have this image over here. So I'm going to add this image as a new row, and here I'm going to add a blank image, and on the blank image I'm going to copy paste my image URL. You see this? Okay, now we are going to have an opt-in form. So this opt-in form doesn't look so cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the ready-made sections that we have for the opt-in pages. Okay, this is very easy for me. So I will just go here and drag and drop it here. Okay, so now you see that my opt-in section is here. It is already integrated with my autoresponder, so I don't have to do anything. I can just change the text here. I would just copy this headline and put it here. So guys, as you can see that I have built this landing page. I've completely cloned this landing page, and I have built this completely using the InterFunnels builder. So if I save this, now I can go to the preview. Now you see this is landing page of InterFunnels, and you see that it looks pretty similar to the example site that I was using. Okay, I can go on and keep adding these sections, make the headers, footers, add a lot of testimonials, but this just gives you an idea of how to work with the landing page drag and drop builder. It is very easy to use. It is very simple. Everything is drag and drop. You just have to understand that there are sections, rows and columns, and of course you can readjust these columns as well with this drag of this button. One thing I do want to show you is there is something that is very important in any landing page, which is the countdown counter. So what I will do is I will put a countdown counter below this video. So I will click add new, and then I go to the countdown counters, Now I see a little countdown counter here. So how to do the settings? Just click on this, and now you have two options. This countdown counter expires on a date or on a certain time. So if there is a fixed date of expiry for this countdown counter, you just click here and set a date, like I can set a 28th Feb. Okay, and then you can set the time zone from here. You can also set this day life saving if you want to. And the second option is that if you want to set this countdown counter for 30 minutes, 50 minutes, a certain time, then you will use this option. Okay. All right. Good. Now this is pretty much it. Some of the other text elements that I want to show you. We have headline, subheading, paragraph, bullet points. Let's say you want to put some bullet points here. I will just click here and then use the bullet points. Then we have some more elements like media, image, video, image gallery. We have form elements, we have buttons, we have text fields, everything. Okay, custom code. So let's say you have some JavaScript code that you want to put like somewhere. Let's say you want to put it here. Okay, so you will click on the custom code, and then if you click here, it will ask you to copy and paste your JavaScript code or HTML code here. So this allows your designers to be able to customize it the way you want. Or we also have countdown counters, then navigation bar. I showed you the navigation bar and the Google Maps as well. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is our landing page builder. Very easy to use, very simple. Always remember to start with the sections, then go down to the rows and then to the columns, and keep adding the elements with this plus button. There is a plus button with every section, every row, every column. So it makes it really easy for you to work with this landing page builder. I hope you liked this video. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions, please email us on support@interfunnels.com. And in the next videos, we are going to talk about how to build the spin wheels, how to build the connect your autoresponders, and there are a lot of more videos that are coming. So keep watching. Thank you so much.